Hey y'all, what's up, real deal? Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How everybody doing? I want to share something with y'all about this case here. Y'all know we've been rolling with these cases. We got one down. We got this the last one right here, and then we got Chad. After we get Lori, she be the last lady, and then we gonna get Chad. Okay, we're gonna work on Chad, but now for Lori turn. We got the prosecution team. They rest today, and I think the prosecution team been doing a good job to get this one right here. So she ain't gonna be hard. So in a few minutes we're gonna get into a video, but I just wanna come in and just you know what I think about when I look at her, Lori, Vallow, Daybell, Doomsday Mom. You know, when I look at her and I look at Letitia, they has no worry. They have no worry, y'all. They sit there in court like, all right, I'm gonna get out anyway. That been me. I don't even know how to. I can't. Just the knowing that I'm in a courtroom and I know I'm about to go. I mean, I know they can't. Ain't nothing they can do, but show some kind of facial expression. I think Lori cried. No, she ain't cried in none of these. They playing hard, y'all. They try to act like hard. They acting so hard. That been me. I've been crying the whole time I'm sitting. I know crying ain't gonna help, but I'm just saying. I've been crying. You know what I mean? Real deal. You know we're gonna keep it real now. But what we're gonna do this evening, we about to go over some of the things that happened in this last round in the courtroom, and we're gonna break it down as we go. We're gonna break it down, and she did look so rough, a hard time. That's when you be out there doing all that kind of stuff, you gonna look like that, and they think it's cute. Put on all that makeup and stuff, man. We'll take that on off. I ain't trying to break you, Lori. I'm just saying. Let me turn out the music, y'all. Let me turn down the music. Hold on. Let me turn it down. They be in the courtroom smiling. I'm so glad we got what her name? Letitia out the way, y'all. Letitia it drove me crazy. biting on her hand, and we got that COVID. COVID still out there. Whew. Wait, Mister. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute.
And defense have both rested their cases in the Lori Vallow Daybell murder trial. Vallow is the Eastern Idaho mom charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and grand theft in the deaths of two of her own kids, JJ and Tylee, and her husband's late wife, Tammy Daybell. Today marked day 25 in the trial. My co-anchor here on the news.
Please stop calling her mom. Please. Just don't call her mom, because moms don't kill, but moms don't take their kids out. Moms don't get nobody to do dirty work either. So don't call her mom until we see what they're going to do, how they're going to judge.
Matsuzawa has been at the Ada County Courthouse since this trial started, and sure, really big news coming out.
Yeah, today. Huge news. 6 weeks, Doug, and we've heard from 60 witnesses since then. And like most mornings at the courthouse, we caught up with JJ's grandpa, Larry Woodcock.
I think the prosecution has been meticulous. They have laid this out just like a page in a book from start to finish. The evidence is there. It's undeniable. I think Lori is indefendable. And whatever the verdict is, that'll be what the verdict is. And it'll be 12 honest men and women on that court that has absolutely paid attention to everything and every word that has been said in there.
Earlier this morning, the prosecution called Nicole Heidemann back to the stand. She walked the court through the story of James and Elena, which witnesses say mirrors the reported actions of Lori Vallow and her fifth and current husband, Chad Daybell. She testified the story begins in October of 2018, the same time the couple met at a conference in Utah. In the story of James and Elena, they traveled to a conference in November in Arizona, and Elena asks friends as well as James to stay with her. In November of 2018, Chad and Lori also attended a conference, and Lori asked friends as well as Chad to stay with her. The jury also heard and saw more text messages between the couple in which they refer to themselves as James or Elena. Idaho Attorney General lead investigator Nicholas Edwards also testified between October 9th and 10th, there were 90 calls and text messages exchanged between Chad, Lori's brother, Alex Cox, and his wife of 2 weeks, Zulema. He said he noticed during this time frame, Alex and Chad were texting and calling each other significantly more. October 9th was the night someone attempted to shoot at Tammy Daybell. Tammy died 10 days later. Edwards also testified about being on Chad Daybell's property the day the kids' remains were found. JJ and Tylee disappeared in September of 2019. Investigators found their remains on Chad's property in June of 2020. Now, there was an interesting moment in court after the lunch break today. The state asked for part of the indictment to be amended, stating a clerical issue. Vallow's attorneys, Jim Archibald, responded that this was not a clerical error. He said the grand jury indicted Vallow on the wrong code sections, and they've been operating under that for 2 years. In the end, though, Judge Stephen Boyce ruled the court will permit the amendment, but said the timing is sort of, quote, unbelievable, and that it was disappointing that they now had to do it. After that happened, the defense then made a motion for acquittal. Judge Boyce said he will rule on it later. Now, closing arguments are scheduled for Thursday.
So then,
she trying to get away. They trying to let her out of there, y'all. They trying to let her out.
It's possible the jury could even start deliberating on Thursday.
Yeah, it's possible. It depends on how long those closing arguments go for.
And so what is tomorrow then in the court?
So tomorrow is just procedural. The judge said the jurors have the night off, or the day off rather, and then closing arguments will start Thursday morning.
They've been listening attentively, as Larry said, Larry Woodcock said.
So when she say again, hold on, to Thursday morning. Hold up, y'all. I know they tired, because I was tired. I was asleep on one of them. They put me to sleep.
Just procedural. The judge said the jurors have the night off, or the day off rather, and then closing arguments will start Thursday morning.
They've been listening.
Okay, so Thursday morning, y'all.
Larry Woodcock said
they'll start at Thursday morning with the verdict. So right now, I'm gonna put a what you call a poll up there, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all think she's gonna plead guilty or not guilty? I want to see her take the stand. That's who I want to see. That's why her detailed text between Lori and Chad. Let me see this right here, y'all. What did it say? Let me see something, y'all.
Of text messages between the so-called doomsday mom, Lori Vallow Daybell, and her husband, Chad, read aloud in court by the FBI, detailing the couple's most intimate thoughts in the days and weeks before the murder of Lori's children, 7-year-old JJ and 16-year-old Tylee. On August 7th, 2019, Lori texted Chad, "We are both so tired of taking care of demons. We are weary. Please."
What she say? We are both so tired of taking care of demons. So, in other words, she think y'all them. They think the judge and the jury demons. We are weary. Okay, please ask the Lord to take them. Oh my God, that's what she talking about, the children. Whew. So I wonder what she think the jury is, y'all. I just want to know, what do she think they are? Do she think they demons or what?
The Lord to take them. Days later, on August 10th, Lori texted Chad again, "Do you think there is a perfectly orchestrated plan to take the children and we just have to wait for it to be carried out?"
What she said? Do you think there's a perfectly orchestrated plan to take the children and we just have to wait for it to be carried out? I don't understand what she's saying. So was she trying to get a plan to take them out? And we just have to wait for it to be carried out. I don't know what this girl talking about.
Chad's response, "There is a plan being orchestrated for the children." Prosecutors allege just 3 weeks later, JJ and Tylee were murdered and buried in shallow graves in Chad's backyard. The FBI saying on July 18th, 2019, 2 months before the children were killed, Chad texted Lori he had been instructed to focus efforts on Hillary, "so I will." Lori
Said
replied,
what? I have been instructed. So who's telling Chad what to do? Who's giving Chad order? He said, I have been instructed to focus my effort on Hillary, so I will. So is he talking about little demons in his little be nice. Be nice. Lord, oh fine. Okay. Find out her percentage for me and JJ's. What? She is at 0.13. Yeah, they talking slick talk. I just don't know what they talking about. What is the percentage?
"Okay, find out her percentage for me and JJ's." Chad writes back, "She's at 0.13.
Hillary is the name of the entity that
I figured it. That's what I just asked. I just asked what Hillary, something, his little demon in his head, the entity. Okay, we're gonna say the entity, the devil in his head that allegedly possesses it. My we said the devil and it Tylee Ryan Biden. This is crazy. Hold up, Ryan. So he said the entity. He told the devil. That said the devil. Let me see. He said, I have been instructed to focus my effort on Hillary. Hey, this man right here is gone. Somebody controlling him, and he controlling Lori. He talking about the entity. And then talking about, okay, find out percentage from me and JJ's from something you can't see. She is at 0.13. This is crazy, y'all. They what is it? Conspiracy. What is it, y'all, when they making up stuff out their head and doing it to the people? They acting like the entities are talking to them. Oh,
Chad
Lord.
writes back, she's at 0.13.
Hillary is the name of the entity that allegedly possessed or inhibited Tylee Ryan's body. The closer an individual was to 0 in some instances, or in this instance with JJ, 100, the closer they were to their death.
The couple are also charged with the
What?
murder of Chad's ex-wife, Tammy. Just 2 days before Tammy's death, Chad texted Lori, "Hello, sweet angel. Bad news about Tammy." The short version
Hold
is
up, y'all.
she
Hello, sweet angel. He called Lori sweet angel. She the angel, huh? Bad news about Tammy. The short version is she has been switched, and she is in limbo. A level 3 demonic entity is in her body. Y'all, these people believe in this stuff like this. Yeah, Lee. How in the world could she Lori fool with somebody like that? This scary.
has been switched and she is in limbo. A level 3 demonic entity
Hold up, y'all.
is
Let
in
me
her
see.
body.
Why y'all? Hold up. I didn't hook y'all up. Hold up.
The defense arguing the
Hold up.
majority of the text on
So y'all can't see nothing? Oh, yeah, y'all can see something. Let me see. I don't know why I like that. I'm freaking out because it's in
Oh,
there.
sweet angel. Bad news about Tammy. The short version is she has been switched and she is in limbo. A level 3 demonic entity is in her body. The defense arguing the majority of the
Y'all
text
crazy.
on Lori's
Y'all crazy. And Lori, you looking bad. I'm gonna be nice. You think you looking cute.
phone indicated she was a good mother to her children.
Now, Lori has pleaded not guilty, and her defense team arguing, isn't this possibly all a fantasy to which
That's what it is. Look. Was she okay? She's saying that she's not controlling doing it, but the entities is what she believes. So no, of course she's not gonna say she doing it. She's talking about the entities are doing it. So she gonna plead guilty. I mean, not guilty because she thinking she not the one doing it, but she is the one that doing it. She needs a honey, please. No, how much is Jesus help me, Lord?
you guys, absent the 3 people being killed, yes, guys.
Oh, Kana, thank you. Joining us now, our chief legal analyst, Dan Abrams. Want to get your take on these text messages enough to convict?
They're devastating to Lori Vallow for 2 reasons. First, you're talking about the planning of it. It sounds like they're talking about when it's going to happen. They're talking about the kids getting zapped, et cetera. But then there's also this sense of looking forward to it happening as well, to getting rid of the hurdle. And that makes it sound like this isn't just about some religious belief. This is about money. This is about sex. This is about them being together.
Yep.
This is going to be very tough to overcome.
Love, sex, and money. Love, sex, and money. This is, I can't believe she did her own daughter like that, man. And somebody else's child. Oh my God. They paid them to do it too. All we know, yep.
Too late for a deal?
I don't think they're going for any deal at this point. I think the question is going to be, does Lori Vallow take the witness stand, right? That's the remaining question here. There's no way her lawyers would recommend it, but at a certain point, they may say there's not that much to lose. And in the end, that's going to be her decision. You talk to people at the courthouse, they tell you Lori Vallow's always felt like she could talk her way out of anything.
And how does her mental health come into play here? Because there were questions up front about whether she was fit to stand trial. She's even asked for breaks, mental health breaks. Does that play a role in the verdict?
She was declared incompetent to even stand trial. I mean, you really have to be incompetent to not be able to even sit through your trial. Then they determined she was competent to stand trial, which is why she's having the trial. Really would only come into play in sentencing, not in the guilt phase here. This is not an insanity defense. So could the judge take it into consideration when sentencing if she's found guilty? Yes. But until that point, I don't expect it'll be relevant.
Okay, Dan Abrams, thanks very much.
Woo, child, honey. Oh, wait. honey. Woo! This Lori woman here. What y'all think? What y'all think about this, man? It's too much. I mean, oh God. They sitting here killing their kids for money and love and power. A man make you do that? Whew. Jesus. So y'all feel like she's gonna be guilty? Let me put up here. Guilty or not guilty? Do y'all think Lori is? We gotta get Lori out there. Lori ain't all the way. She ain't all the way right now. Her kids even know that. So it's Miss Vallow. Do you think Lori Vallow guilty or not guilty? I just wonder if a person can stand up and kill people. They used to doing it, unless they put them to sleep some kind of way. They did it a different way. This is crazy. So we're gonna put up him. Later on, y'all can put down in the comment if you want to after the video. Do you think Lori guilty or not guilty? You can put you don't know. But we've been following the case since the beginning. So tomorrow they won't be on. Oh, I'm so glad they got her gone. Now I got Letitia out the way. Letitia Touch. So we got to get this one here out the way, y'all. We got to get her out the way. Because she don't think she did nothing, no way. So she going to always say she's not guilty because she believe in her. All that stuff she and Chad believe in, and then Chad trial. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.